So yes, so if you're joining us for the first time, welcome and congratulations. Our duty tonight is to make sure that we give you as much information as possible without complicating things so that you are able to make an informed decision. We are in no way here to force you or to, get you to do something maybe that's not really up your alley. But what we intend to do with this call is to show you how simple it is to change your financial situation. And it doesn't have to take forever. Tonight, we're going to be sharing with you the power of 30. Now, you might ask 30, what's 30? Well, 30, we're going to be talking about for the next 30 days. Where you are today financially, you know your bank account, you know the last message that came from your bank, you know the calls that are coming onto your phone, whether they're calls where they're saying we are paying you, we're giving you money, or it's those calls that you're avoiding because this one, and if you have Truecaller, it's flashing in red to say what attorneys, you know where you're at financially. In the next 30 days, that situation can change drastically. We're not here to promise miracles or overnight success, but we are saying here's a vehicle that works. And in it working, it does not need to take 3 years before you start to see something happening. You can see results in as little as 30 days from when you get started. So that's the power of 30. We're talking about a small seed of 30 Rand. Now, 30 Rand is an amount that really, you buy a 2-liter Coke at the convenience store and 30 Rand is done. 30 Rand is not a lot of money, yet in this platform, on the platform that we're going to be talking about today, it can really be the beginning of a change for yourself, for your loved ones, for your family, and for everybody who's willing to commit to making a change. So 30 Rand is all is what it's going to take. 30 minutes. Tonight, you're joining me for 30 minutes. You might be listening to this Zoom, to the recording. That's 30 minutes. 30 minutes a few times a week, whether it's 4 times a week, 3 times a week, however often you want to put in the time onto making sure that your life changes, you are going to need to commit the time. It's not going to come here. We're not talking about an investment where you put money in and your money is going to work for you. No, money does not work on this platform. We as individuals do the work. We are the ones that are making sure that we are able to get the results we want from this platform. So 30 Rand, 30 minutes for the next 30 days. That's all we're asking from you. We're not asking for 30 years. We're not saying come and take a degree for 3 years and then do an internship for 6 years. We're saying 30 days, commit to this plan. And if you have the above, you have 30 Rand at least, you could do more, but a minimum of 30 Rand, you have 30 minutes a few times a week, and you are willing to commit for 30 days. That is the prerequisite. Before I even get to show you how does it work, where do we make the money, how much money is available, before we get to the exciting part, we need to pause here. Are you willing to commit for 30 minutes a few days a week, and for the next 30 days say, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that my financial situation is changing? If your answer is yes to all of the above, then now we can proceed. And in us proceeding, we're going to be sharing with you an opportunity that is based on crowdfunding, or rather that is crowdfunding. And crowdfunding is an idea that is not new. It is not something that you still have to say, oh, it's an evolution. Crowdfunding has been there from the word go. Crowdfunding simply means raising a large amount of money from through a lot of people. So with crowdfunding, we raise it through small amounts, everybody coming in for small amounts, but because there are a lot of people, then those numbers add up. Now, what are examples of crowdfunding around us? If you look at the National Lottery, lottery is an excellent example of crowdfunding. A lot of people are buying their lottery tickets, Powerball, 10 Rand here, 20 Rand, some people 100 Rand. Everybody chooses, and it's a choice at the end of the day. But at the end of a week or at the end of a few days, there's only one or a handful of winners, yet everybody is contributing to this fund, yet those who benefit from the fund are very, very few if we look at the statistics. Crowdfunding, if we look at stokvels in here in South Africa, the society, it's something we are used to, umshayelano. This is crowdfunding, where we are coming in and we are using the power of the crowd, the power of coming together, whether people want to get into property or they want to buy, groceries in bulk at the end of the year. They understand that we are more powerful together than we are apart. These are all examples of crowdfunding. And today we're going to be showing you a different way of crowdfunding. The principles are the same, yet how we do it can be a little bit different to what we are traditionally used to, but the principles stay the same. Now, some people say, oh, crowdfunding, is that something that's even legal? Is it something that's recognized? Well, let's have a look at what Forbes magazine has to say about crowdfunding. Forbes says, and this was an article back in 2020 when the lockdowns because of the COVID pandemic were in, that's when the lockdowns were heavy. And here Forbes was saying times are tough. Financial situation is tough for a lot of people. And they were asking, is crowdfunding a good option for businesses? Never mind individuals or charities, NGOs, as a business, and business means you're in it for profit. As a business, is crowdfunding a good idea for your business? And the answer was yes. So crowdfunding is here to stay. Crowdfunding is evolving, and crowdfunding today, we're going to introduce you to a crowdfunding platform that is not only going to change your life, but has already begun changing lives all around us, and in a very short period of time. Here we show a few crowdfunding platforms, just to show you that this is an industry that is very vast. It is growing. There are millions of people involved in crowdfunding all over the world, even though it might be on different platforms, different shapes and sizes. This is an idea that is growing. It cannot be shut down. It cannot be reduced. It is here to stay, and it's our turn to make the most of what it has to offer. So the platform that we are on is a platform that is called Dreams to Reality Lifestyle. Now, the name alone says dreams to reality. We are tired of dreaming, folks. Those days of having vision boards and pointing, when I was a kid, and I sometimes see my kids do it, and I know that this is a game kids love to play. When they're driving on the highway and they say, that car is mine, and you see a Ferrari and say, that one is mine, that one is mine. Dreams start from a very early age. But in dreaming, at some point, our dreams need to become a reality. We cannot point all the time because once you get to a point where, the dreams, you're old enough now and dreams are not happening, instead of it becoming exciting, people start becoming bitter and upset and hostile to the fact that I wanted all these things for my life, but I don't see them coming through. Now we are changing that. If your dreams, all along you couldn't see how you're going to achieve them, this is a platform that can help you get there. But for your dreams to work, you need to work. It's not going to happen simply because you want it to happen or because you've dreamt it and you believe it's going to happen. Believing is half of the way. The rest of the way is we have to put in the work. So I'm going to show you how that work is going to be organized. So the Dreams to Reality platform is an online platform. It is not a company. It is not an organization. It is simply a program that is being put online and that allows us as participants on the platform to interact and crowdfund with one another. Just like you're a member of Facebook, you're a member of Instagram or whatever, that platform, you are there to interact with others, and that platform decides how interaction happens. It's the same with Dreams to Reality. Dreams to Reality says to participate on this platform, we have a set of rules. We have a set of rules that govern this community. And in order for you to be a participant of the community, you have to go according to the way this community has been designed. So to join the community, number one, you cannot just come in because you feel like it. You have to be referred by a fellow community member. Only people inside the community can refer those outside the community to get started. So without a link, without somebody who is inside to bring you into the community, you cannot just become a part of Dreams to Reality. So you've been referred by somebody's introduced you, and that person is your link to the platform, is your link to the community. So for this example, just look at this here. We will say that is you. So this is you, and this being you, you were referred by Pule. Pule being an active member of the community. Pule says, Lerato, please here, have a look at this community, and you say, hey, I want to become a part of it, a community that's all about building each other, increasing our financial capacity, everybody having an equal opportunity. I definitely want to be a part of that. So here you are, and you're going to get started. Remember, power of 30. You're going to get started with as little as 30 Rand. We don't want 300,000. We're not asking you to take a loan. You don't have to go and write a proposal to the bank to get a loan and check your budget. 30 Rand generally is an amount that somebody has available in their pocket. People, even if I don't have it right now, a person say, oh, maybe I don't have cash. I need to go, it's in my account. Well, good for you. You don't have to have it in cash, because the system says when Bule refers you to the platform, Bule is going to give you a link. This is a unique link. You are going to register using this link. Once you have registered, in order for you to now become a certified member of the community, you need to make sure that you are funding your 30 Rand. Who does the 30 Rand go to? Well, it's going to go to the person who referred you. It doesn't go to Dreams to Reality. It doesn't come to me, the person who's, moderating this call. It's going to go to the person who referred you. When you refer others, it's going to go to the person. It's going to come to you because you referred those people. So Bule is going to get 30 Rand. You are going to get Bule's bank details on your back office. So that when you've registered on your back office, you'll be able to get Bule's details. And so you will pay Bule. Once you've paid Bule, Bule will then confirm to say, I've received my gift from Lerato. And so Lerato will pay Bule 30 Rand. Bule will confirm that he's received Lerato's gift. And because you're now confirmed, welcome and congratulations. Now you are able to start building a crowd, to start building a community. We live in a world of online communities. No longer are we, just limited to our physical space. Even in our communities that we live in, most of the interaction happens on WhatsApp groups. You have a community WhatsApp group. You have a mom's WhatsApp group. They have a security WhatsApp group for your communities. Everything is happening digitally. Everything is happening online. So here we are a digital community that is all about gifting, that is all about helping others through crowdfunding. And all of this we're doing with as little as 30 Rand to get started. So you funded 30 Rand that went to Bule, and you are Lerato, but guess what? There's another Lerato on the platform who referred Bule, because all of us have what is called a hierarchy or a genealogy, it would be a genealogy on the platform. Bule referred you, but Bule was referred by Lerato. Lerato was referred by Tandi, and so on and so on. So it's like having a parent who in this case would be Bule. Bule's parent is Lerato. Lerato's parent is Tandi, but you are related to all of these people. On social media sites, if you join Facebook, for example, today, when you join Facebook and you become friends with Bule, then Facebook will say to you, hey, don't you want to become friends with Lerato, because you and Bule, because Bule, you know Bule and Bule knows Lerato. So perhaps you and Lerato can connect. And so you start building connections. We live in a world where now your value is based on your connections. If you want to be valuable into today's society, we're going to look at your network of people. Who is around you? Who are you connected to? That is the power. Your pocket is a reflection of your network. Even if we're looking on social media, the more followers you have, the more successful you can be. You have a business, you have a car wash, but you have 10 followers, and somebody else has a car wash and they have 20,000 followers. Who's going to have a greater audience to market that car wash to? Naturally, the person with 20,000 connections. So the more connections you have, the more valuable you become, the more valuable your opportunities become. And that's exactly what happens here. You need to connect with people and build your connections. So now you need to refer two people, start building your connections. And by referring these two people, we're going to call them Patricia and Tebogo. So you've referred Patricia and Tebogo. What are they going to do? They're also going to get started for 30 Rand. So Patricia registers using your unique link. Remember, you cannot join the community without a link from somebody who is already within. So you are within, you are certified, you give Patricia, Tebogo, and maybe 5 other people a link, but Patricia and Tebogo are the serious ones. They're the go-getters. Sometimes you need to talk to 5 people to get 2. Don't dismay. It's not going to be the first 2 that you talk to that are going to register and be a part of the platform. And it's not just about 30 Rand. It's about getting people who are going to join the platform, but who are going to duplicate. Because 30 Rand is not a lot of money. People must not register simply to get their referrer off of their back. You must register knowing that I am going to do what the system requires you. We don't want people's 30 rands. You don't need a 30 rand from one person. What we need is to build a crowd that can start building a decent income for all of us. So you've referred 30 people, 2 people. Patricia pays 30 rand, Tebogo pays 30 rand. These 30 rands are going to be coming to you directly into your account. They will then let you know we've paid. Once they've paid, you're going to confirm them. And by confirming them, they now become certified members of the platform. You've received 60 rand, 30 rand from each. Now that you've received 60 rand, you now have a bigger seed that allows you to upgrade. So now you are Lerato, but now there's another Lerato on the platform, your grandparent on the platform. So you're going to upgrade for 60 rand. Every person on the platform, Pule will only get one amount from you, not two. He'll get the 30 rand. Now Lerato is going to get the 60 rand, because 60 rand is not going to change your life. But if you use it to upgrade and use it to build, it can start to make a very big difference. So now Patricia and Tebogo need to go out and do the same. So Patricia refers 2 people. She receives 60 rand in total. Tebogo receives 60 rand in total. What are they going to do? They are also going to upgrade for 60 rand. So Patricia upgrades. That 60 rand is going to go to Pule, because Pule is Patricia's second level upline. Patricia gave you 30 rand, but now when she upgrades, she gives Pule 60 rand. Tebogo gave you 30 rand. When he upgrades, he now gives Pule 60 rand. Notice that these 2 people can only upgrade to 60 rand when they themselves have received 60 rand, not by signing up, because when we sign up, we all start with 30 rand, but when they have done the work. Remember, the dreams don't work unless we do. When they have done the work and they've referred the 2, then they are able to upgrade. So Pule received 60 rand from Patricia, 60 rand from Tebogo. Things are starting to move. Now, Patricia and Tebogo understand that it's not about Lerato who referred us, or Pule, or anybody else above us. It is all about me. So Patricia says, this is about me and changing my life. I'm not worried what Lerato is doing, because I am the one who controls where my team and where my crowd is going. If you, Lerato, only introduce Patricia, but you do not introduce Tebogo. Let's make an example. You refer Patricia, Patricia pays you 30 rand. Patricia refers 2 people, 1 and 2, Patricia receives 60 rand. You still have only received 30 rand. So it's not about who comes in first. It's about who does the work. It is possible that somebody who came through someone else can earn more than that person. So that means it's not a pyramid scheme where we're saying, hey, it's the guy at the top who's making all the money. No, it's about the guy who's working, who's making all the money. No work, no pay, no referring, no money that you're going to be making. To earn this income, you need to make sure you are duplicating. So now Patricia's team is duplicating. Her 2 people introduced 4 each. This person, number 1, gets 60 rand. Number 2 gets 60 rand because they both referred 2 people. In doing so, they are now going to upgrade 60 rand to level 2. Patricia was their level 1 upline. You are their level 2 upline. So you're going to get 60 rand from this person, 60 rand from that person because she's referred her to, 60 from this lady here, she's referred her to, and 60 from this lady over here because she's referred her to. So that means you're going to get 60 rand from 4 people, which is a total of 240 rand. Now, when you have 240 rand, mind you, you started with 30 rand. You receive 240 rand, you are now able to upgrade to level 3. So when you upgrade now to level 3, you're going to upgrade for 200 rand. That's going to go to Tandi. If you don't know Tandi, it doesn't matter. When you go onto your back office, on your back office, it will let you know time to upgrade. When you upgrade, it will say, well, congratulations. Now, please, this is the person you must upgrade to. Her name is Tandi. Here are all her bank details. Here are her contact details. You will then contact Tandi directly. Let Tandi know that you're making a deposit. Once she receives it, she will then confirm that she has received your gift of 200 rand, and she will confirm you via the back office, and you are now an active level 3 member. So you keep 40 rand. So that's your profit. That's you being in profit. 30 rand plus 10 rand profit. Everything you're making from now on is infinite return because it's cost you nothing. You've got what it costs to get started back. Now what you're earning is all infinite return. And let's have a look at what that can be. So you referred Patricia and Tebogo, they were level 1. They referred 2 each, that was your level 2. Those 4 people referred 2 each, which was your level 3, which is a total of 8 partners. These 8 partners are going to do what? They start for 30 Rand. They refer 2 people, they earn 60 Rand, they upgrade to level 2. Once they've upgraded to level 2, they teach their team to do the same. So their 2 people have introduced 4. Their 4 people are going to introduce 8. When those 4 people introduce 8, remember these people are going to be getting 240 Rand each. From their 240, just like you did when you were upgrading to level 3, they're going to get 60 Rand from 4 people. When they do so, they're going to take 200 Rand from that 240, and they are going to upgrade to level 3. In upgrading to level 3, they are going to pay you 200 Rand each. So 200 Rand from 8 partners is 1,600 Rand. 1,600 Rand that you will earn from these 8 partners. And so you will keep 1,000 Rand and you will use 600 Rand to upgrade. Now, when you start receiving these 200s, don't wait until you have the full 1,600 Rand. As soon as 3 partners have paid you 600 Rand, go ahead and upgrade. The other 200s will find you already having upgraded to level 4. Because you want to make sure that you are upgrading as soon as possible to each level. Don't say, I'm going to child the first 600 and then I'll see the 600 later. When you do that, you are delaying yourself. And in delaying yourself, you are delaying your platform, because you could find there are already partners who are part of your crowd, part of your team, who are upgrading to level 4. But because you are not on level 4, you cannot earn from a level that you have not upgraded or paid up to. So you've upgraded for 600 Rand, you keep 1,000 Rand. What return is that? And remember, we're not investing, but it's a return on your effort. You started with 30 Rand, but now you've earned over 1,000 Rand simply this, which is all infinite return, which is a great way to spend your time. Remember, we said give us at least 30 days of pure commitment and watch things start to happen. And pure commitment doesn't just mean you've referred your 2 people. It means coming on to trainings, coming on to Zooms, learning how the system works, learning how, you know, the intricacies works. What happens when I upgrade but my upline has not upgraded? All of that is very important. So you need to make sure that you're plugged into the team, you're taking this seriously, and you're giving it all you've got. Give it all you've got, and the result at the end of the day is going to reflect that. Take it like something that's not serious. Treat it like it's just 30 Rand and you're going to get the results of, it was just 30 Rand. But treat it like it's 30 Rand, but the value that I can get from this is over 400,000, and watch things start to happen. So level 4, you've got 16 partners. These 16 partners did what you did. They started with 30 Rand. They referred 2 people. They earned 60 Rand. They upgraded to level 2. They then earned 240 Rand. They upgraded to level 3. They also now have started earning their 200s. When they earn their first 3 200s, they're upgrading. When they upgrade, they are each giving you 600 Rand. 600 Rand from 16 partners is 9,600 Rand. 9,600 Rand, but you started with 30 Rand. It's an amazing principle, because you've sown a seed of 30 Rand. In sowing it, you didn't sow and walk away. You sowed, you fertilized, you looked after the seed, you took away the weeds, you made sure that, when it started to sprout, bunnies didn't come and eat it, the birds didn't come and eat your plant prematurely. You took care of it, you protected it. You made sure that there aren't any insects that are eating away at your possible harvest. You worked that seed that you sowed, and now you're starting to get a harvest. A harvest of 9,600 Rand is it's absolutely amazing. I mean, I have a picture where I show I've got 6 5 Rand coins in my hand, and I started with 6 5 Rand coins. That's 30 Rand, money that nobody takes seriously. You give, somebody who's helping you park your car, you give them 50 Rand easily. Thank you so much. Have a good day. That's something you use for a tip. It's something you don't even budget for. But now on this platform, 30 Rand can help change your life and change it for the better and those around you. I love this opportunity because it does not lock anybody out. We've got youth sitting at home. They've got degrees. They've got diplomas. They went to work. It costs more than 30 Rand to go to a job interview. You have to, drive there or take transport there. You have to look good. You got to smell good. You got to, look the part, the stress of, and the nervousness of having to go for that interview. And young people still are not getting the job. So here we're simply saying for 30 Rand, and two friends, young people at home, they've got WhatsApp, they've got all the social media, they're watching DSTV all day. Here we're saying this is an opportunity that doesn't leave anybody out. Anybody who stays on the sidelines is because they choose to, not because they cannot. Most people, actually everyone, has a smartphone. And if they don't, they've got access to internet or somebody who does very nearby. Everybody can afford 30 Rand. Even those who are earning a social grant, they are able to afford 30 Rand. Times are tough. And we know they're tough because, it's amazing how you think, oh, it's just 30 Rand. But somebody will tell you, Ish, right now, wait, I want to join, but maybe on Monday. It's Friday today, and they tell you, no, I'm just going to, I'll come back on Monday. I respect a person who says, you know what, honestly, I don't have it right now, but I'm going to make a plan and I will be back. That person is serious. And it's letting you know that they want to change their life. They are not happy with where they are. Things are getting tougher and tougher by the day. And the longer we wait to change, not only our situation, but the situation of the majority of our people, the longer it's going to take all of us to get ahead. Because as unemployment increases, it makes things worse for you and I, because perhaps you're sitting there, you're saying, but I'm good. I'm okay. I can pay my bills at the end of the month. But the point is crime goes up. Taxes go up. Economic situation is not healthy. Businesses are shutting down. All of those effects of what is happening that you might think is not close to you, but it's going to affect you in the long run. So let us take our position and make sure that we are chasing poverty away, even if it's not for you, but for the next person. You know somebody who can benefit from this platform. Sign up, get them signed up, and help them do what's necessary to get to the other side. This opportunity is going to elevate even those who have been written off. I feel it so strongly, because those who've been written off to say, oh, they sit at home all day, but they're a lost generation. This is going to be, it's going to be a huge wave, and you want to find yourself in it. You don't want to be sitting back and say, and they told me. This little girl, I heard a man this one day, and she was presenting and she was telling us about this. Now this it's so big. Everybody is on it, and you don't want to be that person. You want to make sure that you get started, and you get started now. When Bitcoin started, people were saying, this scam, hey, it's so cheap, it's not even worth anything. The gentleman who actually bought, who did the first Bitcoin transaction, where he offered 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas. I was watching an interview by him the other day, and they were interviewing him, and they asked him, okay, what would the value of those Bitcoin be today? And he said, well, the pizza cost maybe $30, $40, and I paid 10,000 Bitcoin, but today the value of that Bitcoin is over $80 million. Don't be that person who threw away an opportunity simply because you didn't have the foresight. We are letting you know now. We're giving you a peek into the future to say things are happening, and they can happen with you being a part of them. Don't let this bus leave you by. Maybe other buses have left you. Maybe you thought, oh, I could have joined this then. I could have got started with franchises for McDonald's back in the day. Now people who started property, no, now is your time. What's gone is gone, but what is coming can be controlled because of the actions that you take today. So don't sleep on yourself, and don't sleep on this opportunity. 16 partners, 9,600 Rand. You're now going to keep 7,800, but you're going to upgrade for 1,800 Rand. Do you notice how the deeper it gets, you get a bigger team? So more people as we go lower in the levels, and also the more money as we go lower in the levels. Now, in summary, if we look at it, that was level 4. You're going to upgrade for 1,800 and activate level 5. On level 5, you have 32 partners who also, like you, started where you started. They referred their 2 people, etc. They upgraded level 1, 2, 3, 4. When they upgrade to level 5, the system's going to tell them to say, no, you must pay Lerato now because she's just level 5 upline. It's going to tell 32 people that. 32 people each giving you 1,800. That's over 57,000 Rand. Now let's assume it's not all 32 who are going to upgrade. Maybe 25 out of the 32 upgrade. What's 25 times 1,800 Rand? That is over 40,000 Rand that you can get from this level alone for something that you started for just 30 Rand. Then when you've earned enough, just 1,800s, what you do is you're going to upgrade for 5,400, and then on level 6 rather, there's 64 partners who must give you 5,400. That's over 345,000 Rand. So in total, you started with 30,000 and you have an earning potential of over 400,000 Rand. Now, I'm very realistic. I understand that there's never a perfect structure on this planet. You know, if you were to write a test, if you get 98 out of 100, you've done amazingly well. It's never, if it's 100, good for you, but it's never 10 out of 10 or 100 out of 100. The percentages, differ. So let's say you just did average. You did 50%. You didn't perform great, but you didn't perform badly either. 200,000 that you can make by just doing average effort, by starting with 30 Rand and referring to people. Now, for those of us who want to go the extra mile, we are the top 10% in the class, the top 1%, we want to give it our all. Every day we're on Zoom. Every day we're talking to people for at least the first 30 days. We're going to get maybe 70%, 80%, some 90%. What's 90% of 400,000 Rand? That's what, 360,000 Rand that you can get from one site. Now, that is one way to do it. But if you, again, are part of those who are going extra, those who are the overachievers, what you can do is you're saying 30 Rand is cool, but I've got more than 2 people. What do I do if I want to refer more than 2 people? And is 400,000 the maximum that I can make? Well, let's show you how you can maximize. Instead of taking 1 account, you can now take 3. And in taking 3 accounts, you can upgrade. You can start with 30 Rand. The 30 Rand will be paid over to Pule. Then you will take 2 sites under yourself. So you register Lerato 1, then you will register Lerato 2 and Lerato 3 under Lerato 1. So Lerato 2 will pay Lerato 1, Lerato 3 will pay Lerato 1. Now you have 3 platforms, 3 accounts on the platform. So that will cost you a total of 90 Rand. When Lerato 1 earns the 60 Rand, Lerato 1 will upgrade the 60 Rand and pay up to her second level upline, not Pule, but her second level upline, unless Pule also took a tri-pack. Now that you've got 3 accounts, you need to refer 4 people. So we're using the power of leverage. You've got 3 businesses, but you don't have to put 3 times the effort. You only need 4 people who are also going to duplicate. Encourage them to do a tri-pack if they also see it like you do. But if a person takes 1 account, that's perfectly fine, as long as they're going to work it. So now that you have 4 people, you can now get your team going. And instead of getting having the potential to earn 1 amount of 400,000, but you now have the potential to earn 1.2 million. So let's say again, 1.2 million, and you only do half effort, average effort. That's 600,000 that's available for you to earn. And you started with 90 Rand, just under 100 Rand. If you do 70%, 80% of that 1.2 million, what are we looking at? 1 million Rand. Just over 1 million Rand that you can make in the next 90 days, the next 6 months, if you're taking things slower, but you're building strong. In the next 6 months, between now and August or so, if you have an extra 1 million Rand in your account, how's your life changing? Have you even held 1 million Rand in your account at one point, in one go? Not over the year, I earned 1 million, or, have you had that type of money over and above your business, over and above your job? Now is the time to get started. So how you get started, get the link from the person who referred you, register, pay your 30 Rand. Everything is happening via the bank, no cash in the hand, no company or organization that's holding the money for us and then saying, one day we'll give you that money. No, there's no company holding our funds. We pay that directly to the people that the system gives us. Confirm your payment. Make sure that the person you've paid confirms your payment. Then share the link with others. The success on this platform lies in you sharing. If you don't share, you cannot earn. The dream will not work unless you do. How do we work? We come onto Zooms. I'm doing the work for you. All you need to do is invite. We've got recorded Zooms. We've got voice notes. We've got short videos that explain how this platform works. Everything has been done for you. Your part is to plug into the system, join us, make sure you've got all the resources, make sure you understand, learn the system, and just teach your people to do the same. 30 days from now, things can start changing. I am in the platform now 7, 8, 9 days. So I started last week, Wednesday. 9 days later, I shared my screen with the team yesterday. Let me see if I can do it again today. All right, yeah, so there it is. So there it is. I started with 30 Rand. There's my picture. I'm sure you can all see it. And in starting with this 30 Rand, now in a day, I'm able to make, this was just yesterday. I haven't taken today's screenshot. I've been out all day, but I have had some income come to me today already. So I'm earning now every single day. Some of it I'm using to upgrade. I'm soon going to be upgrading, perhaps before Sunday, to level 5. I'm already on level 4. All of this it will be what, 10 days? On Sunday, yeah, 11 days on Sunday, where I'm probably going to be upgrading to level 5. When I upgrade to level 5, even if it takes my team 2 weeks to upgrade to level 5, I'm willing to wait 2 weeks, yet working in those 2 weeks, knowing that 2 weeks from when I upgrade to level 5, or a week, or even if it's a full month, I'll be making 57,000 Rand simply from my team doing what I did. Because the fact that I can upgrade to level 5 in 10 or 14 days, that means my team should also be able to do it. Watch the videos where we show you how it's done. Learn from others. In a day, I can make 800 Rand, 1,500 Rand. All of this started with a small seed of, let's see, where's the picture again? All of this started with a small seed of 30 Rand. So here it is, 30 Rand, folks. That's all it requires for you to get started. Decide now, how did you spend your 30 Rand today? And what is this 30 Rand going to do for you tomorrow? So join us, don't delay. 30 Rand is all it's all it takes to get started. It's not a decision that requires, you know, a prayer and fasting. It's a decision that you can make quickly, and it's a decision that can change your life for the better, not only your life, but the lives of the people around you. So that's it from me. I hope everybody understands and everybody is able to grow and share. Monday evening, we're going to have a training session. Please, we've got a lot of members on the team, many more than we have on the Zoom. Please, I ask you all, make sure that on Monday, you share the link for the training with as many people as possible, because the faster we grow, it's going to be based on how well we are trained. A well-trained team is a team that grows quickly, and it's a team that grows strong, where everybody understands what they're doing. There are no people going, hey, sidliwi mali, bazama 30 randi, or I don't know how to upgrade, or, you know, all of those little things. It's new. We all had to learn. I had a day or two, I was like, gosh, what's going on here? But I was failing forward. I was learning as we were going. So we want to make sure that what we've learned, we can share with our team so that they can share with their team, and everybody is empowered to succeed. So thank you, folks, for joining me on this Friday afternoon. You could have been doing so many other things, but I think now you'll be free to do so. Thank you for joining me. God bless. Let's see each other again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Like I said, 30 days nonstop. We are going to be Zooming. Today is day 5 or 6, and we've still got another good amount of days going, where we will be online every day, 6 p.m. without fail, making sure that we are helping you grow. So thank you for coming. God bless you. Thank you for your feedback. I see it's coming on the chat room. Let's see each other tomorrow at 6 p.m. God bless, folks. Good night.